Once upon a time, in a faraway land of Umuaka, deep in the heart of the African savannah, there lived a crow named Ndem. Ndem wasn't like the other birds. While others sang joyfully, Ndem always sat quietly on the high branches of the mighty baobab tree, watching the other animals with envy. He felt alone and unloved, as though the whole world was against him. The breeze seemed colder when it blew past him, and the sky felt too far above. "Why am I so plain?" Ndem thought to himself. "I don't have the bright feathers like Oko the parrot, or the graceful wings like Ogechi the swan. No one loves me. Maybe life would be better if I were someone else." One afternoon, as Ndem sat crying beneath the baobab tree, an old wise man named Dibia passed by. Had the cry, he looked up and saw Ndem. His eyes sparkled with knowledge of the world. He noticed the tears falling from Ndem's eyes and approached him. The old man smiled gently, wiping a tear from Ndem's cheek. "What troubles you, my friend?" he asked softly. Ndem, feeling a little embarrassed, wiped his eyes. "Wise one, I am unhappy. No one loves me. People shoo me away and they never give me food. It seems like everyone hates me. My life is so lonely. Sometimes I feel like death would be better than living like this," he confessed, his voice trembling. Dibia's heart filled with compassion. He sat beside Ndem on the branch and placed a hand on his wing. "My friend, I understand your pain, but you must learn that happiness does not come from comparing yourself to others. True happiness comes from within. But if you truly wish to change, I can help you. Tell me, what would you like to be?" Ndem looked at the old man, his eyes filled with hope. "I want to be a swan, graceful and beautiful. If I were a swan, surely everyone would love me," he said eagerly. Dibia nodded slowly. "Very well, Ndem. But before I grant your wish, I need you to do something. Go to the swan and ask him if he is happy with his life. Come back and tell me what you learn." Ndem spread his wings, feeling a sense of excitement he hadn't felt in a long time. "Thank you, wise one. I will go at once." And off he flew into the wide sky, his heart fluttering with hope. Soon, Ndem found the swan, Ogechi, swimming elegantly on a serene pond. The swan's feathers shone like the moon, pure and white. Ndem perched on a nearby tree and called out to her, "Ogechi, you are the most beautiful bird in all the land. Your feathers are as white as the clouds, and everyone loves you. You must be the happiest bird in the world." Ogechi turned her head and sighed deeply. "Ah, Ndem, I once thought so too. But the truth is, I am not happy. I may be beautiful, but I have no color. I wish I had the vibrant colors of the parrot. Perhaps the parrot is the happiest bird in the world." Ndem, feeling a bit confused, thanked Ogechi and flew off to find the parrot, Oko. He soon spotted Oko sitting on a branch, his feathers bright and colorful, shimmering like a rainbow. Ndem called to him with excitement. "Oko, you are so colorful and beautiful. You must be the happiest bird alive." Oko looked down at Ndem and shook his head. "No, Ndem, I am not happy. While it is true that my feathers are bright, I am often trapped in a cage. People catch me and lock me away. I envy the peacock, who is free and admired by many. Surely the peacock must be the happiest bird." Ndem, still confused, thanked Oko and flew in search of the peacock. After a long search, he finally found Ogechi the peacock, caged in a zoo surrounded by a crowd of people. Ndem watched in awe as hundreds of people gathered to admire the peacock's stunning beauty. When the crowd finally left, Ndem flew closer to the cage and spoke softly to the peacock. "Ogechi, you are so beautiful. People come from far and wide just to see you. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world." The peacock sighed deeply and looked at Ndem with sad eyes. No, my friend. I once thought that beauty was all that mattered, but it is a heavy burden. People admire me, yes, but they also pluck my feathers for decoration. I am caged, and I am afraid of being hurt. I envy your freedom. If I could be a crow like you, I would be able to fly wherever I wish without anyone trying to trap me. Ndem's heart filled with surprise. You envy me? He asked in disbelief. But I am just a crow. I am nothing special. The peacock nodded slowly. Sometimes, what we think is a curse is actually a blessing in disguise. You are free, Ndem. You can fly wherever you want, without anyone trapping you. I wish I could be like you. Ndem flew back to Dibia, his heart filled with new understanding. When he landed on the branch next to the wise old man, he looked up at him with a bright smile. Dibia, I have learned something important. I don't need to be anyone else. I am happy just being myself. I may not have bright feathers or be as graceful as the swan, but I am free. That is something the others envy, and I now see it as a gift. Dibia smiled warmly. You have learned well, my friend. Happiness is not found by comparing yourself to others. It is found in being content with who you are. You are perfect just as you are, Ndem. And so, from that day on, Ndem flew through the skies of Umuaka with a light heart, no longer envious of the other birds. He understood that true happiness came from within, and he cherished his freedom, knowing that it was the greatest treasure of all.